Picture a world lost to time, a steamy, violent Earth from 60 million years ago. In this world, two kings were born. One was a real-life titan, a serpent so enormous it bends the laws of biology. The other, a legend, a fictional ape of impossible strength and cunning. What happens when these ancient forces collide in a battle millions of years in the making? Neither is ready for what's coming. Because this prehistoric world has been hiding a true monster, and today, only one can be king of the food chain. First up, a genuine monster from our planet's past, Tyrannosaurus. This isn't a myth. Its fossils were pulled from the coal mines of Colombia, revealing the single largest snake that ever lived. Scientists believe it hunted in a hot, swampy rainforest between 60 and 58 million years ago, world much, much warmer than our own. And when we say large, we mean it. Tyrannosaurus could grow up to nearly 50 feet long and tip the scales at an estimated 2,500 pounds. It wasn't venomous. Like its modern-day relatives, it was a constrictor. An ambush hunter that used its incredible mass of muscle to literally squeeze the life from its victims. While it's easy to imagine it crushing giant crocodiles, recent studies of its skull show its jaw was better suited for a diet of giant fish. But let's be real, as the apex predator of its time, anything that crossed its path was fair game. The other corner, we have a challenger born from pure fiction. The eighth wonder of the world, King Kong. While Tyrannosaurus is a fact of prehistory, Kong is a legend of the silver screen. For this throwdown, we're repicturing a Kong who stands a solid 25 feet tall and weighs a dense 6,000 pounds. What Kong lacks in fossil records, he more than makes up for in raw, savage power. His greatest weapons aren't just his brute strength and a bite that can shatter bone, but his mind. Kong thinks. He can turn his environment into an arsenal, using trees and boulders as deadly weapons. He's got an agility that just shouldn't be possible for something his size in a deep territorial rage. He is the king of his jungle, and the king bows to no one. Tyrannosaurus territory, a sweltering, muddy swamp, 60 million years in the past. The air is heavy, the water is murky, and the giant snake is perfectly hidden. This is an environment built for an ambush. And there it is. Tyrannosaurus strikes. A silent ripple in the water is the only warning before a head built to swallow monsters lunges from the depths. But Kong's primate instincts are razor sharp. He leaps back with a defiant roar as the snake's colossal body uncoils onto the muddy shore, making the very ground tremble. Kong is a brawler, pounds his chest and charges straight in, hoping to overpower the snake with sheer force. But trying to grapple with a creature this long is a fatal error. Tyrannosaurus is a living mountain of muscle, and it immediately starts to coil around Kong's arm. The game plan is simple: wrap, crush, and suffocate. The pressure is unbelievable, but Kong's strength allows him to fight back, tearing at the snake's scales to keep it from getting a death grip. Just as the two titans are locked in their struggle, a blood-curdling howl cuts through the jungle, a sound that doesn't belong in this era, or any era. A creature bursts from the trees that defies all science and reason. A monstrous three-headed wolf. Its eyes glow with a supernatural hunger, each head snarling as this mythical predator crashes the prehistoric party. The wolf is impossibly fast, a blur of teeth and fur, doesn't care about the rules of this duel, and it attacks both of them. One head snaps at Tyrannosaurus' tail, while another lunges for Kong's leg. Suddenly, this isn't a one-on fight. It's a chaotic three-way war for survival. This new enemy isn't fighting for territory. It's driven by pure malice, forcing the two ancient rivals into a temporary, unspoken alliance. This three-headed wolf is a ferocious, unnatural force, but it just made a huge mistake. It completely underestimated the power it was up against. In a moment of sheer coordinated fury, Kong heaves a massive boulder that stuns the beast. And in the same instant, Tyrannosaurus' tail whips around and smashes it against a cliff face. The mythical intruder is out of the fight. Now, it's back to the main event. But that interruption gave Kong a critical moment to think. He knows now that he can't win a wrestling match. He spots the trunk of a fallen tree, and using his intelligence, rips it from the ground to create a massive club. As Tyrannosaurus lunges for the kill, Kong uses his agility and unmatched strength to bring the weapon down with devastating force. After a battle for the ages, the victor is King Kong. While Titanoboa was a true king of the prehistoric world, its predatory instinct was just no match for an opponent who brought both brains and brawn to the fight. Kong's ability to adapt, to use tools, and to overpower not just a real-world titan, but a mythical beast, proves why he'll always be the king. But what do you think? Could the master of the ambush have taken the crown in a different setting? And what other mythical beast should try to challenge the king of Skull Island? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more epic battles.